Coffee Break Collection 17, Health and Fitness. This is a LibriVox recording. All LibriVox recordings are in the public domain. For more information, or to volunteer, please visit LibriVox.org. Le Cricquette, from Mr. Punch's Book of Sports, edited by J.A Hammerton. Le Cricquette, how he will be played shortly. Offices of the Athletic Congress, Paris. Cricquette. Monsieur, I am overwhelmed with my gratitude to you and to the generous dignitaries, the chancellors of your universities, the heads of your great public seminaries, and the principal of your renowned Marylebone College Club, for the information they have given me concerning le Cricquette, your unique national game, and I thank you in the name of my committee for your present of implements, les wickets, les boules de canon, les grosses bois, the batsman's weapons, les cuirasses pour les ambes de long stop, and other necessaries for the dangers of the contest that you have so kindly forwarded for our inspection. But most of all, we are indebted to you for sending over a home team of your brave professionals to play the match against our Parisian hommes. For you rightly conjectured that by our experience of the formidable game in action, we should be able to judge of its risks and dangers, and after mature investigation, be able so to revise and ameliorate the manner of its playing, as to bring it into harmony with the taste and feeling of the athletic ambition of the rising generation of our young France. A match has taken place, as you will see by le score subjoined, which I enclose for your inspection. It was not without its fruits. It disclosed to us, as you will remark by referring to le score, very practically the dangerous, and I must add, the murderous capabilities that le Cricquette manifestly possesses. Our revising committee has already the matter in hand, and when their report is fully drawn up, I shall have much satisfaction in forwarding it to you. Meantime, I must say that the substitution of a light, large ball of silk, or some other soft material, for the deadly boule de canon, as used by your countrymen, has been decided upon as absolutely necessary to deprive the game of barbarism, and harmonize it with the instincts which modern and republican France associates with the pursuit of a harmless pastime. Les wickets, as being too small for the bowlsman to reach them, should be raised to 6 feet high, and the umpire, a grave anomaly in a game cherished by a liberty-loving people, should be instantly suppressed. The over, too, should consist of 16 balls. But this and many other matters are under the consideration of the committee. I now subjoin le score I mentioned. A brief perusal of it will show you what excellent grounds the committee have for making the humanizing alteration at which I have hinted. All France versus an English home team. All France. Monsieur de Boissy, struck with murderous force on the front of his forehead by the boule de canon, and obliged to retire. B. Jones Johnson. 0. Monsieur Naudin, hit on his fingers, which are pinched blue with the boule de canon, and incapacitated. B. Jones Johnson. 0. Le Marquis de Carrousel receives a blow from the boule de canon on the front bone of his leg, and is compelled to relinquish the contest. B. Jones Johnson. 0. Bibousson receives a severe contusion of the cheekbone from the boule de canon, which is delivered with murderous intent by a swift round and bowlsman. B. Jones Johnson. 0. Le General Grex hits his 3 wickets into the air in a daring attempt to stop the boule de canon with his batsman's club. B. Jones Johnson. 0. Le Duc de Septvases has his pince-nez shattered to atoms by the boule de canon, and, being unable to see, withdraws from the innings. B. Jean Jausson. 0. Monsieur Carillon, Monsieur le Docteur Giroflée, le Professeur d'Équitation, all the three being given in turn out, legs in front of the wicket, leave the ground to arrange a duel with the umpire. B. Jean Jausson. 0. Monsieur de Montmorency, on reaching the wicket and seeing the terrible approach of the boule de canon, has a shivering fit, which obliges him to sit down. B. Jean Jausson. 0. Monsieur Jolibois, coming in last, triumphantly avoids the over, and is in consequence not out. The English home team, Jean Jausson, not out. 3,276. Brown Smith, not out. 3,055. So the game stood at the end of the fifth day, when, spite all the efforts of all France, even the putting on of 3 bowlsmen at once, it was found impossible to take even one of the home team wickets. Yet the contest was maintained by the outside with a wonderful heroism and élan, for though by degrees and nobly attempting to stop the flight of the boule de canon, as each sped on its murderous course, driven by the furious and savage blows of the batsmen in all directions over the field, the fieldsmen, one by one, struck in the arms, legs, head, and back, began to grow feeble under their unceasing blows and contusions. Still, one and all, from the long leg-off to the indomitable long stop, faced the dangers of their situation with a proud smile, indicative of the noble calm of an admirable spirit. So, monsieur, the game, which was not finished, and which in consequence the umpire, with a chivalrous generosity, announced as drawn, came to its conclusion. You will understand from the perusal of the above the direction in which my committee will be likely to modify the rules of the game, and simplify the apparatus for playing it, so as to give your Cricquette a chance of finding itself permanently acclimatized in this country. Accept, monsieur, the assurance of my most distinguished consideration, the Secretary of the Paris Athletic Congress.